welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you are here. My name is Vicki-Lynne. I follow a plant-based diet and I am on a journey to lose weight, get healthy, lower my cholesterol, and move every day. And I'm so glad that you joined me today. I am doing something a little different that's not usually my norm, which is normally meal preps and grocery hauls and all that fun stuff. Today I'm going to show you how to make your own sea moss gel. Now, if you don't know what sea moss gel is, first of all, it's from sea moss, so that's the first part. We're going to make it. I'm going to do a fruit infused one because I find it tastes better, and you can do it any way you want. So you can make it thicker or thinner, and you'll figure out what your preferences are as you start making it or buying it. So I have bought it. It's very expensive. You know, it's a little. I've been taking sea moss long before any of the Kardashians were having sea moss gel. And again, it's super simple. I had a friend actually make it for me, and she was my supplier. And then she's like, let me just show you how to make this so you can just make it yourself. I mean, we still get together to have fun, but again, super easy. So sea moss is very nutrient rich in a lot of things, including iodine, potassium, magnesium, B12, calcium, and it is from sea moss. It's not a living creature, so it is vegan. And this one that I got off of Amazon, again, super easy to find, is actually 4 ounces. And you normally do like 1 ounce at a time in about a 16-ounce jar. And I think this one's a little bit bigger than that, but I just like to give it some room because I'm going to add fruit. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to rinse your sea moss very, very well, because there's going to be could be dirt, particles, anything from, you know, obviously the sea floor, because that's where it comes from. And you're going to want to rinse it really well 3 or 4 times before we start soaking it. And so let me just pull it out. Actually reminds me of dolts. I don't know if anybody's ever had dolts, but growing up we used to have dolts all the time in Nova Scotia. So let me just see if I can show you. There we go. And that's what it looks like. So what we're going to do is we're going to rinse this very thoroughly, and I'm going to say that's about 1 ounce. I'm going to rinse this very thoroughly, and you shouldn't use tap water, you should use spring water for it. So pour your purified water over. And you're just going to want to give it a good rinse. This actually looks pretty clean. Now, once your sea moss has been rinsed a few times, we're going to put it in a jar, glass container, and then we're just going to fill it up with more purified water, spring water, whatever you want. I am going to fill it up. Now, this is going to expand more and more, 2 to 3 times its own what it is now. So it's going to fill up part of the jar. We're going to put our lid on it, and we're just going to let it sit for 8 to 24 hours, whatever works in your schedule. You will see that it will expand and take up, you know, a lot more of the space and absorb the water. So it's been about 24 hours. Our sea moss, if you can tell, has expanded and basically filling the jar. That's exactly what we wanted it to do. And so now what you're going to do is we're going to drain this. We're just going to drain this, pull it all out. So I don't know if you can see it. That's what it looks like. It's all expanded, and it just looks like sea moss. So now we're going to put our sea moss into our blender. Now add your favorite fruit. I'm using mango this time. Add some fresh spring water. Now we're going to blend for 2 to 3 minutes until it's nice and smooth and almost like a pudding. And the consistency is all up to you. You want a thinner consistency, then add more water. Well, once it's blended nice and smooth, your sea moss is all ready to go. Pour it into a jar, and you can start enjoying it. I do 1 to 2 tablespoons every day, and I love it. has great health benefits. So now that your sea moss is done, don't forget to store it in the fridge. And I enjoy 1 to 2 tablespoons every day. And mango is my favorite, but you can use just about any fruit. I don't recommend you use banana, but any other fruit is usually good to go. If you've enjoyed this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and check out some of my meal preps and book reviews.